Hey Believers, this is SuperZombGBBQ, and today we have got to go through the Sami Zayn Road to Glory. Yes, the newest event card is Sami Zayn. We're going to look at his card in a moment. There's also a brand new card, as my phone just goes off. A brand new card that has been found and seen in the store we're going to have a look at today, as well as various other things. But the future is looking very exciting, especially in the near future. Looks really exciting for SuperCard, and potentially big signs that we're getting a WrestleMania tier as early as next week. So whilst I'm charging up the hype train, if you like what you see in this upload, smash that like button as hard as you possibly can with the nearest steel chair. Just don't break yourselves or your phones. And subscribe to the channel. Become part of the Believers today as we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. And turn your notifications on whilst you're there to become part of the notification squad. In fact, comment section, who's part of the notification squad? Let us know down below. So today we've finally had some news about WrestleMania 34 edition of WWE 2K18. You may remember some time ago I mentioned about them bringing WrestleMania 34 content to WWE SuperCard. We have found out all the details about what you're going to get, at least most of the details. We don't know everything, but we know most of the details. So the first thing I noticed is going to be on a QR code of some kind. Much similar to the Scene Enough edition, where inside the box you had a little pamphlet you pull out, you scan on your phone using the QR scanner, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, you get your cards. It's also similar that you get yourself an, well, I wouldn't say an event level card, but get yourself like a really overpowered, just over Money in the Bank level card. So more like Hall of Fame, Spring Fusions, Winter Fusions, that kind of power card, which is Brock Lesnar. As well as some other goodies, including a WrestleMania 34 card back and some random assorted Monster and Beast cards as well. So if you are struggling to get yourself up, you haven't got yourself a copy of W2K18 yet, you should definitely consider getting this version of the game, because there is a massive benefit in here. And we're going to look at the Brock Lesnar card, how it stacks up against the other event cards as well, and just the overall. In fact, overall, it looks really exciting. First of all, we're going to look at this WrestleMania 34 card back, and oh my dear Jesus, it looks beautiful. I'm loving the colours, I'm loving the feathers, I'm loving everything. Now, just to mention about this content, it is only available with the WrestleMania edition of the game, so you can't get it in-game, you can't buy it with CP, credits or anything. You have to get it through the WrestleMania edition of the game. As far as we're aware, it is exclusive to that version of the game. And that version of the game is not coming out in the United States of America, as far as we're aware, which means anyone in the United States is going to miss out on this. And wow, it's crazy. I'm surprised that it's as much as it is. So there's that WrestleMania 34 card back. I personally will be using that because that looks beautiful. The purple really goes as well. And we're going to then have a look at the pack. This seems to be the pack you get from the QR code that you scan into the game. Obviously, I'm going to have my own unboxing, which will be tomorrow, so you get to see it for yourself. This is in French, and this comes from the WWE SuperCard France page. Huge shout out to him. I believe his name is Brian. Awesome dude. Thank you so much. We've got two Brock Lesnar cards, Mustafa Ali and Sheamus. I think they're just completely random. But if you are really looking to get yourself into WWE SuperCard, or alternatively looking to bump yourself up, this is definitely the way to do it, because these cards are really good. Pro Titan Brock Lesnar is going to get you, just going to get you places, okay? Let's just log into the game and check out that brand new Sami Zayn card. I was waiting for the green arrow to finish, which is why I wasn't in the game before. I want to talk briefly about the Sami Zayn card, because I'm in the midst of going for this card, but this is actually overpowered as all heck. Let me just take a quick picture of this card, take it into Photoshop. Let's paste it, and then we're going to zoom in. We're going to enhance, like we're in some kind of CSI. There we go. Okay, so we've got the stats up here. We're going to compare them up against some of the other event cards in the game. Quickly load up the SmackDown Hotel. Let's go over to the Titan cards. There's no free statting across the board for Sami Zayn's card, but it is overpowered, and that usually tells you one thing, and that is we're gonna see a new tier. However, one of the biggest hints we're going to see something new at least soon is actually coming from Tony Pizza Guy and Luge. If you don't both know those guys, they're both really, really awesome SuperCard content creators, as well as WWE content creators. They are on their way to Seattle. I actually might be in Seattle now, and they are going to be seeing something, it seems, something new. I don't know whether it's just a brand new tier. I don't know whether it's going to be something completely brand new, if it's just going to be a brand new tier, but it seems odd to get them out to Seattle for something that's just a brand new tier. It might just be that. I don't want to say it's going to be a new mode or a new game or whatever it's going to be. All I know is from Tony Pizza Guy saying on Twitter that it was WWE SuperCard related on his post. And Luge posted a video yesterday talking about it as well. I have zero idea what's going on. I wouldn't like to bet which week it's going to be, but usually when they get you out there, it's almost that they're going to release whatever they've got coming up in the next week or two. We haven't had a Flash event in a long time. It'd be interesting to see whether they go ahead with that for Sami Zayn to get the WrestleMania tier out. I'd say at this point that we're probably more looking at a new tier coming in next week with a Flash Sami Zayn event instead of the team event next week. But I could be wrong. We could be seeing the brand new tier just before WrestleMania. We might not even be seeing a brand new tier. It might be something completely new that WWE SuperCard have got up their sleeves, and we're going to see what it is really soon. I'm almost on to AJ Styles at this point. Am I going to go for the heroic because I know what the heroic cards are? Daniel Bryan being one of them. I think Jinder Mahal is the beast, with the monster being Chris Jericho. So I don't know if I'm going to go for the heroic or not, but given it's slightly overpowered, if you're going to go for a heroic card, I would go for Sami Zayn. If you've gone for one before, you probably want to be putting Sami Zayn at the top of your list of things to do. We've got a Fusion Chamber here, you know what, we're going to finish it. We're going to see if we get ourselves AJ Styles. We're probably not, because that's the only one I need now after yesterday's crazy pack opening. AJ Styles! Oh god, I called it. So if we finally get ourselves the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Check out yesterday's pack opening, by the way. The reaction I got was even better than the one I just did. So I'm really happy about that. I could have got to lock that in. You've got the Christmas sweater. How long is his hair getting, man? His hair's just crazy. Let's keep going. Let's go for the SummerSlam 17. Yeah, I like that image. We're going to keep that phenomenal one image. So hopefully we can get ourselves, in fairness, I don't really need any of the other images now. In fact, I think I've got pretty much all of them. Even Tamina are the only ones I don't have in the lower tiers, and Daniel Bryan in the Monster. By the way, comment section, tell me what you think about Daniel Bryan. Potentially could come back for his return match at WrestleMania 34. It is so hype. Yes, I did promise you a look at that Brock Lesnar card, and here it is on the screen right now. This is what comes in the WrestleMania edition. It is going to be Pro, but we've got a screenshot of a Pro as well, which is awesome. It looks very much like the SummerSlam 17 Seen Enough cards. If you see those here, well, of course, you can't see John Cena because, yeah, I'm just going to stop. And I've looked at the overall stats to some of the cards. I'm going to go through the SmackDown Hotel. For example, he 4 stats Jinder Mahal, which is the Money in the Bank card. He 3 stats AJ Styles. Big E, he beats him in 4 stats. Damn, he beats Big E, Winter Fusion in 4 stats. He beats Bret Hart in 3 stats. He beats his own Fusion in 3 stats. He loses by 1 charisma. There's no way that wasn't intentional. He 3 stats Finn Balor from the Money in the Bank. He beats Goldberg in 1, 2, 3 stats. Jim Duggan. I'm just looking at all these. The one that shocks me is Big E and Jinder Mahal. Power, toughness, speed, charisma. He loses in every single stat. He absolutely obliterates them. Roman Reigns as well, another big shock there. The one with the Money in the Bank cards, the most recent one. In fact, if I go to Money in the Bank now, it's in the store. Let's go to the rewards, check out the... Just check that comparison out. He absolutely crushes Roman Reigns. So if you're thinking to yourself, should I go for Alexa Bliss or Roman Reigns? Go for Alexa Bliss and get yourself the WrestleMania 34 edition and get that Brock Lesnar, because it's just insane. He smashes the Valentine's Rusev. He pretty much smashes Shawn Michaels, Rick Rude. Let's have a look at any others. Triple H, he beats in 3 stats. Literally, this card is an absolute demon. If you are going to get your hands on him, let us know in the comment section below. If you're not going to get him, don't despair too much, because we are going to get ourselves an unboxing of the WrestleMania 34 edition tomorrow. Maybe there'll be a way to obtain a different kind of card in America. I don't know. Anyway, like the video if you like what you see. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, subscribe to the channel to become part of the Zolivas today, because we're on the way to 100k. I saw that in the comment section in the last video. I had to do it. Cringy, but I did it. And become part of the notification squad today to not miss a single video. Until next time though, I've been SuperZombGBBQ. You have been awesome. And one last thing, and that is to... Sully! When our faceless, we will